Oh. I really like you, Clem. You are really gorgeous. She's found herself a little tiny fox. Ah, yes. Look into the fire. That is where we will burn our enemies in the future when we have a criminal gang. Hello, my little peaches. Welcome back to another episode of our Not So Berry Challenge in our little pastel house with, of course, our little Not So Berry family. We are still on Orange Gen, which is, of course, little Clem here having a sad sleep. The whole house still being very, very sad. Of course, Molly, being the saddest of all, still has this sad widow kind of emotion. I still don't know what that's called. I'm the worst Sims player. Also, we have the whim to water our plants with tears, which I am. It's very sad, but if there's any that we can water, I will give it a go. Oh my gosh, the saddest thing of all, when you want to water your plants with tears, but yet there are no plants that need watering. Like, honestly, why are you doing this to me, game? Our peaches are also ready to sell, although you guys made the good point that there is actually a whole generation based around peaches, and obviously I am on orange, so I should probably try and grow some oranges for Clem for her generation. And I've just realized the lights in the background are totally the wrong color. Oh my gosh, it's all going wrong. Okay, there we go. It's orange and there's a bean. Double whammy. So the big things that happened in the last episode was Clem got some piercings, which I actually don't think I've added to all of her outfits, so I will add it to all of her outfits. That is a sleepy hair. I think I added that last episode, but I kind of forgot to show you guys that. We have some hair related stuff going on this episode too, but everyone has got school in an hour, and up until now I would say Clem has been a bit of a black sheep in the family, but in general the family all got along pretty well. Things may be about to change in that regard, because Cami in the last episode, and I know a lot of you guys were angry at her for this, but I actually think she did the right thing here. She encouraged Zach to leave a group that was making him feel uncomfortable. I mean, he is squeamish. So I don't think he particularly enjoyed getting the piercings. I don't think he enjoyed getting up to Mischief. And I think he was starting to get, I think he was already scared of Keenan, and maybe even though he is still, he still absolutely loves Clem, I'm not sure how much he loved the Mischief side of her, or like him dragged into it, I guess. Oh. I really like you, Clem. You are really gorgeous. Okay, so this is, well, totally jumping the gun as to where I was kind of thinking things might go next. The game's kind of done it for me. Yet again, honestly, game, I can just sit here and let you do your thing, and I will just commentate every now and again, but you are the star of the show. Fair play to you. We just got a text from Keen on Fires saying, I am keen on your fire, Clem. I really like you, you're really gorgeous. Now, we actually know that Clem had the bigger crush on Zach. And last episode when Cami and Zach were chatting, you guys noticed, and I actually never spotted this, but Clem went into the room with a heart interaction. We don't know what it was. I'm assuming it was some kind of flirt. But because Cami and Zach were chit-chatting together, she never got the chance to act on it. And instead, Zach and Cami now have a bit of romance together. So I feel like Clem isn't really like the emotionally mature type, at least not yet. She's still a young teenager to be like, I actually want to go and talk that out with Cami and Zach. Instead, she's like, you know what then? If you're gonna go ahead and like flirt with Zach, then I am gonna flirt with Keen on Fires. So, I mean, he's already hitting on us quite hard, so I'm gonna be like, okay, I like you too. And that actually gives us a little bit of romance when I do that. So we do perceive him as very attractive, and he is a romantic interest. However, for Clem, she perceives Zach as extremely attractive. However, Cami did encourage him to leave the club. The two of them shared a little bit of an initial flirtation as well. But I feel like Keenan has a pretty huge flirtation on Clem. Okay, that actually works out pretty well, because I kind of felt like that would be a next step for Clem, because she was super jealous. Rather than like acting rationally, she would act like revengefully and be like parade Keenan all around Zach to kind of show like, I don't care, I don't like you anyway, I like Keen on Fires because I'm also Keen on Fires. But she went ahead and jumped the gun and just did that. So okay, and we've got ourselves a little bit of teen drama, which I think is great, because when you're teenagers, like this kind of stuff does happen. You start getting a little bit of sibling rivalry. I know when me and my brother were at this age, we were like absolutely awful to each other. We did not get along. We argued so much. Girls, come on, you need to go to school as well. Everyone's still so sad about losing Lila, poor babies. So yeah, I think it kind of fits as well that they're gonna start having these arguments, like they're teenage girls. There's gonna be a little bit of rival between them, and I need to make Clem have this whole black sheep vibe going on. So I think falling out with one of her siblings could be a good way to start to have this sort of I don't get on as well with my family kind of vibe. vibe. Okay, so Ty is kind of oblivious to all of this. Joe is just going to school, gaining his skills. I'm gonna get him to make some more friendos at school because I want him to remake the friend that he made before. The like boy that was his age. Also with Cami, I'm gonna get her to listen to teacher. And with Clem, I kind of want her to start at least earning a few skills. In particular, if she like learns a bit more charisma at school, that would be great. She is charisma level 6 right now. And obviously she is like a bit of a charismatic, like interesting person because Keen on Fires has a huge old crush and her Mischief is currently level 9, so she is very mischievous. However, her baking is still only level 1. So I think whilst we've still got Molly with us, we work a little bit more on the baking skill. So I'm gonna get her to cautiously listen to teacher a little bit for the first time. She did ask Molly last episode, like, you know, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. And Molly's like, just do what you love. So she's like, okay, well, I love mischief. I love crime. So maybe if I study at school, I will get good at some stuff like persuasion, charisma, and fitness, and like stuff that is going to help me with a life of crime. I also need to complete this public enemy aspiration. So I can't really do much of it though until she ages up into an adult. And currently the kids are on logic level 2. I feel like logic is useful for a criminal as well. She is meant to be bad at being evil, but she has to be good at crime because I'm supposed to get to level 10 of the crime career. And another prank has failed. Keen on Fires and Clem tried to stuff geeks into the locker, but she slipped on a 20-sided die and the geeks got away. Were they playing like D&D or something? I don't know. But again, the intention of being evil is there, but she's just really bad at it because another prank has failed. So this is kind of perfect. Ty has met Tessa at school. Still not the kid that he met last time, and Molly's getting a call. Okay, we found Clem trying to hack into the school computers. We are not sure what her plan was, but we stopped her before she had a chance to do anything. Now, we've always known that Molly is much more the softer parent. Lila was a very strict parent. Molly much more believes in keeping like a good relationship and friendship almost with the kids, that they come to you when they need to. So I am not gonna be like, you know, it's your fault school, but I'm also not going to be like super punish her. I'm going to be like warning, and I'll speak to her when she gets home, which actually worked out great because now she's actually in the range to earn. Her conflict resolution is so good. I don't think I've ever had a kid be really good at this before so easily without me needing to do anything, which is great because I feel like conflict resolution, again, good for criminals. Very good for criminals. So yeah, we know that Clem is acting up at school. Molly's just heard about it on the phone as well. And I think when we get home, I'm going to start these two. Kind of Clem's way of getting back at Molly is to be mischievous and tease her and prank her. Did I just get their names confused again? By the way, sorry for getting their names confused so much last time. As you guys know, I suck at names. I literally suck at them. I think it runs in my genes because when I'm talking to my grandma, she'll be like, oh, Angie, Sheila, Katie, Grace, Anne, Mary. And then she'll finally get to Claire and I'm like, yeah, that's me 12 names later. So it's genetic, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think if Cam and Clem start arguing, Molly's going to notice it and try and be a good mediator. And bless her, she's gone and had a little cry in the daytime. Oh, the poor chicken. I don't even think she's done much painting since. She just does a lot of cleaning and moping and looking after her plants. Gonna light the little fire because she's feeling a little bit cold. This was the last thing that she painted. I actually think, why don't we have a go at doing a sad painting to like help get our emotions out a little bit? I think that could be quite nice. When you want to sell a painting, why don't you sell this one? Sell this alien painting. Wow, holy wow. We earn a lot of money from our paintings. She is a very good painter. No, game, why do you do this? I'm feeling kind of lucky. Are you though? You died after weeing yourself. Like, how lucky can you really be? I don't like it when the ghosts keep texting them and ringing them. It's not for me. I don't love it. Okay, because we're still feeling so sad, I've let her do a little sleep in class. I was gonna scroll Simstagram, but I decided to let her have a little sleep instead. Cami, I was gonna make her make friends, but if you remember, she actually has a loner trait and she actually feels good when she's like in solitude. So I'm gonna let her just do her own thing at school. And Zach keeps making friends. Not Zach, wow. Tyler keeps making friends, but it's never the guy from before, which is super frustrating. And yep, let's sell our masterpiece. Let me have a look at her Sag pug. Oh, wow. A Sag pug, a very, very Sag pug. Okay, let's pop that here and let's have a go at doing another. And look at this teenager from their school, Gilberto, with the mustache. A lot of facial hair. That rivals Zach's. That's better than Zach's, to be fair. And grades are up. Cami is up to a B. And Clem is doing satisfactory. Okay. And you've come home so stinky. Oh, you're having a mood swing as well. A big mood swing. Okay. And also, you've been eating so many sweets and desserts that you're actually feeling a little bit sick. I also get that feeling. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take a bath. I'm gonna have Zach. Oh, I really wanted to invite the guy from his school, but I can't see him. I will keep trying to make him meet them, but for now, I'm gonna do his little swim team gathering. But I might have Zach swim around, sadly. I might have Zach join or like ask Ty. He feels happy because I did a swim crew to join the Coyote Ugly and continue the dance group because it's nice if that continues. And by the way, look how rapid Tyler is at swimming. He's a really good swimmer. This is good because I always like the idea of him being in swim team, but the fact that he's like naturally really good at it is good as well. I think it's because from listening to teacher, he has fitness. Yeah, he has fitness level 6 just from listening to teacher at school, which is really cool. Although I looked and I'm like, why does he have the afraid thing? Hydro, no. Fear of pool deniers conveniently ignore the everyday horrors of the pool experience. But then here you're like relaxing swim. But then he also hates the pool. Unnatural shades of cyan and worst of all, floating soggy bandages. So you actually hate swimming. Are you swimming that fast because you're trying to escape the water? I don't know. Okay, maybe swim team. Ooh, this is good though. Helping him out with his scouts. He actually hates swimming. He actually hates and loves swimming at the same time. The fear of it pushes him on. So I am very confused right now. Very confused. He's also really needing to wee. So maybe he hates the pool because he wees in it too. And Zach has texted Clem asking to come over and hang out. Okay, perfect. She wants to share her insecurities with somebody, so I think I'm gonna like use this as an opportunity for her to have a little chat with Zach, saying like, I feel like we're not as close. Like, why do you not want to be in the club anymore? What is the deal there? So he came over and was doing a little swing anyway, so like, I'll come and join him for a little swing. And then we'll like share our insecurities with him. Like, I feel like you're a little bit distant. Like, I'm so hungry I could eat an entire car flat. Okay. But yeah, I feel like you're a little bit distant recently. Like, what is going on? Like, I've noticed you're hanging out with Cami a bunch. I'm gonna see if I can ask about another sim. Yeah, ask about Cami. He is feeling very uncomfortable with this whole thing. You know, being stuck between two sisters. Two great sisters, to be fair, but still. I'm gonna ask him for reassurance because I feel like Zach is like, they are still classed as best friends. Look at his little mustache. They are still classed as best friends. So like, she obviously like still like cares a lot about him and would go to him for like help first. And he's like, I like Cam. She's pretty cool. And that made her want to go and give herself a pep talk in the mirror. So yeah, she looks all blessed. Oh no, what was all that about? Shared sadness. Oh no, after speaking with him and finding out that he likes Cami, she looks actually so sad. And she's running off now to go give herself a pep talk. Oh, bless her. And I got this message. My friend says, what rhymes with orange? And I said, no, it doesn't. Did I make you laugh? Are you making fun of my children? Because it's Orange Jen? I don't know who you are, but no, you did not. Oh, and look at this! This dancing is on my phones. Tyler seems to have a good time on the dance floor. Should he gain the likes? Dancing preference. Yes, 100% yes. I love that. He's actually like naturally loves dancing. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm having like Cami and Camille have, Cami and Clem have a little bit of an argument in here. She's accusing her of flicking her nose and then blaming her for bad news and stuff as well. Luckily, Molly has like walked in on the middle of this and been like, girls, you're meant to be sisters. What are you doing right now? I'm gonna get her to do hug it out over being mean. This is like so Molly, isn't it? Instead of telling her off, she's like, come here, babes. We need to talk about this. We gotta talk about this. Her mode of disciplining is like so soft and nice. But yeah, like she tells her off for it, says don't be mean, but she's like, look, this is your sister. You guys have got to be... Oh, her empathy fell out the range. Oh! The way she parented her actually stopped her from becoming insensitive, which is good. But she's like, look, you girls are meant to be sisters. You're meant to look out for each other. She's gonna try and repair this relationship because like... And they're teenagers. They're gonna be like snipping and sniping at each other. Clem does feel hurt that like she feels like Zach's been torn away from her. But Cami has been friends with Zach for just as long as well. Maybe not quite as long. Dag, Zach. And you know, they just seem to have more similar interests. So she's not really doing done anything wrong. Both of them have like a valid to feel the way that they do. So we're gonna have like a little bit of a mummy and daughter day tomorrow. Zach just vibing, just dancing, not getting involved in this nonsense whatsoever. Just having himself a little boogie, just like, I don't want your nonsense sister rivalry. I am not interested. I just want to dance. And stay away from pools. See, I'm gonna have both the girls tomorrow because Molly is a very relaxed parent. I feel like Cami will actually hate this because she will hate having a day off school. But I'm gonna get them both to take a vacation day so that they can spend some time with Molly. And she can try and fix things between her daughters. And yeah, I feel like whilst the twins, because they've got so much going on at school and like their grades are good, they've got other things to focus on. So they're both like, you know, feeling pretty good. Whereas Clem and Molly are still like really down about Lila's death. And it seems to be having a particularly big impact on poor Clem. But like, it's sad, but it's also like good for the story because like there needs to be a reason for her to like go down this black sheep route, you know? And oh my gosh, why are you feeling hideous? And my face is a mess. No. But if you're nervous about it, we'll put some like makeup on you, my love. Right. Bedtime for girly day tomorrow, okay? And at some point as well, I need to figure out a new, like, do I put a hallway here? Like, make Cami's room a bit smaller? Because the fact that they walk through the bathroom all the time is super annoying. That is literally what killed Lila. And Cami's room is pretty freaking huge, but I also really like her room with the new furniture and stuff. I don't really want to get rid of it. Although something tells me Cami is not looking forward to this because she wants to be alone. She wants to enjoy solitude. So she's woken up in the night just to have a bath on her own to like mentally prepare herself for a day of Clem. So Clem's starting the day pretending to be a criminal mastermind and then describing the apocalypse to Ty. Just the usual wake-up things. He just seems to take it all on his chin, though. He finds her hilarious with her wild imagination that she's always had, to be fair, with the Perijits. She also really wants to become angry / start fires, I'm feeling as well. Yeah, it doesn't bother him. Look, he's just walking off with, like, feeling good about life, being like, enjoy your day together. I'm gonna go to school. And I'm gonna do half a day making friends, half a day is listening to teacher for him. So, let's make some friends. And she's like, because he laughed at my jokes, I'll clean his room for him. She's also constantly, like, feeling a bit like under the weather from eating garbagey food. And I know you're about to start cooking there, but I would... Ooh, you're getting a phone call. It's been a while, Cam. How are you doing? Yes? What does that even mean? I don't know. But I thought we would start the day. Looks like Cam wants a little sleep in. So why don't we do a little joint bake together again? Can you bake anything else new at the moment? Especially since you're feeling like you've eaten too much fast food. Why don't we have a go at making some breadsticks? That sounds good. You bake breadsticks and I will bake bread pudding. Perfect. Bread themed. Very bread. And I wanted to go out and do stuff today, but the weather really just said no. So that won't be happening. And Ty is meeting all the girls at school. Literally all the girls. So again, we've got some nice little moments between these two. I think this is like, oh wow, the difference in skill level is a lot. But I think Clem really enjoys this like one-on-one time that she gets with Molly when they bake. So I think this is really nice. And it's a nice opportunity for me to encourage some good behavior as well. Oh, and she just picked up Clem's to put in the oven. What? She left her own to put... Why does the second one always disappear? If you cook two things at the same time, you get like a weird bug. But as usual, midway through doing the baking, she's just got the nibbles. So we're gonna have ourselves a little ham and cheese sandwich. And like they're also having like a nice satisfying little chat together. Oh, hack attack. Now Tyler's trying to hack. Oh my gosh. Can my children still stop trying to hack the world, please? But yeah, we can't sleep forever, so Cami's gonna get up. And we're all gonna have a little bit of this bread pudding. What is bread pudding? I've never heard of it before. Is it tasty? Have you guys had it? Let me know what you think. And we're gonna try and find some common ground between these two. So I'm gonna ask Cami what she thinks about Zach. I like Zach, he's pretty cool. They're both not giving much away, but they definitely both like each other. And Molly's on the phone right now, so I feel like it's a good chance. Oh! For them to get some little digs in at each other, but they literally are doing it all on their own. We're hearing bad news from Cami, so I feel like Cami is like, by the way, like, you know, me and Zach kind of potentially might be looking to date soon, which Clem really hates. And like, Molly, babes, you gotta get off the phone. I don't know who your friend is that you're calling, but in the meantime, this is all just going really, really wrong. So let's try not do that. Oh, we called Marley. Marley's old now. Oh no, it was nice to vent to you today on the phone. I love how like they're friends with Ty's family. I think that's really nice. Okay, I need to try and get these guys back to be nice to each other. So, okay, we've got them both at least smiling and giggling together, and she's like, look, why don't we do something all together? I know I changed Cammie's hair last episode, and I absolutely love it. But obviously, Cammie and Molly both have braided hair. I feel like in my head, Molly's like good at braids, and she braided Cammie's hair for her. So she's like, Clem, why don't we braid your hair too, or we'll do something new with you and your hair, and maybe Cam, if you fancy a change too, we can do something like similar at the same time. So I'm gonna jump into Cass, and this is like a little nice bonding experience for the three of them to have, because I feel like Clem has been experimenting with her hair recently. Like, she had tighter curls as a kid, but she's loosened them as a teenager. I feel like we all experiment with our hair as teenagers. I know I dyed mine blonde, and it changed the texture of my hair, which actually ended up making me like start focusing on my hair, which was a really bad thing. And I regret so much bleaching my hair and messing with the texture and making me like touch my hair all the time as a kid. Clem obviously didn't want to have to deal with the maintenance of curly hair, so loosened hers. With kind of Molly's guidance, we're gonna go for a braided style on Clem. Of course, Clem is mixed race. Ty was obviously mixed race as well, so it's totally fine for her to go for these hairstyles, especially with Molly's help. So I do have a lot of braided styles. Obviously, I really want to keep orange because we're on orange gen. I could go for like a darker orange like this. I actually think that looks so pretty. But I did see a really cool style that I tried on earlier on today. Oh, here it is. It's less braided and a little bit more dreaded, but I thought it really suited her, and it means that we actually get to see those piercings on her ears a lot, and I really like the swatch. In fact, the first swatch on this is orange. So it is kind of perfect. I know originally we were like, let's go for a braided style, but maybe Clem, she's still meant to be a bit of a, you know, black sheep from the family. She's like, no, I don't want my hair to look like identical to Cam's, but I would really like to try a different style. And if you can help me out with something, Mom, then that would be really amazing. Cammie, I love her hair. I actually love her hair like this. However, because we're all switching up our hairstyles together today, I might switch hers out to space buns. So obviously she had the buns before, but now we've like just got the buns and not the long bits down the front. I think that looks super cute. And then, oh, babes, you are old. As the old Sims always do that. I'm gonna switch out Molly's as well, so that all three of us have kind of done it as a little bit of a like together experience. And for Molly, I'm actually gonna switch hers out for more of a grey style, and I'm gonna do it as like, hopefully, if I'm getting these terms wrong, please let me know, but I guess this is more like of a dreaded style, and the style that Cam's gone for is more of a braided. But with Molly, one, I'm gonna switch it out to grey, but two, I'm gonna give her like dreads the same vibe as Clem, just because we're trying real hard to like make sure that Clem doesn't feel like distant from the family. I'm actually kind of like in my head, I feel like Molly's sort of the glue still holding these guys together. Obviously we lost Lila, Clem pulled away, Molly's pulled her back in again. She is eventually meant to become a black sheep, so I kind of feel like once we lose Molly, who is now an elder, and even more so with her grey hair, then it may mean that in the long term, we start to see Clem pull away as well, even more so. The other thing I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna change her edges to match her new hair. And I'm also just gonna increase like the age that we see on her face a little bit too, because she's definitely meant to be an older elder now. I never got to do this with Lila. There we go. I've gone for more of like a grey edge for her too. And Cammie's style comes with edges that are already, and Clem's does too. So we're all good with that. And I'm just gonna swap up her other outfits so that she's got this hair on all of her clothes. Huh? Is that your formal wear? What? We did have this one on like a set, like, so basically I had the main outfit, then I had two more outfits with like the different hair choices, but I'm gonna switch them. In fact, I can just get rid of that one. And with this one, which is like without the leather jacket, I'm just gonna swap to the new hairstyle. That one is by RH Sims. So there we go. And I'm gonna just switch out her top a little bit as well. But you know, she's getting a little bit older. I'm gonna keep her top like orange to match her like fire pants. But I am keeping the fire pants because I love the fire pants. This was the hair that I had when she slept in, because I figured she might be straightening her hair on a morning, but I figured at nighttime we'd still keep it loose. But I'm gonna switch all of them out for the same one. What I really wish is there was like a down version version of this exact hair so that way I could have like one version tied back and one version down. I thought I downloaded one, but now I can't find it. I thought it was like all to one side and like went down the side like that. Was this hairstyle literally a fever dream? I feel like I seriously remember seeing it to one side. And now when I look through, I can't see anywhere. Oh my gosh, it is real. Oh, it's a lot longer though. Okay, maybe we moved that hairstyle over time. Actually, it's totally fine because what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to find like a silk protection overnight. You actually have to wear this when you wear wigs as well. So I have one of these. They actually don't look like this. They look, I was gonna say more like that, but then this has got like jewels and a twist in it, and that's not really right either. None of these are quite what I'm looking for, but I would say something like this is probably the closest. This is what I'm after right here. But I'll go for this one, and I'm gonna go for orange, obviously, for Clem, pink for Cam. Look at Cam. Cam is so beautiful. Wow. And then I like this green one here. That's so pretty. So there we go. And if I'm switching the girls up, I'm gonna switch up Ty as well, because he was like such a trendy little kid, and I sometimes like find boy sims hard to like put clothes on, especially because he's like got his weight sliders up high, and like certain clothes, let me show you, they just do like a lot of this, like wiggly waggly, and they just don't really fit into that slider very well. However, I feel like this top does a really good job. So this is by KK Sims. They do really good male stuff, and I actually quite like the red on him. I think it suits him a lot. He's like mid-teen now, so I like the idea of maybe he's getting a little bit of like facial hair too. And I also wanted to try this like longer hairstyle on him, which I think looks really good. I was trying to see if he's got Ty's nose. He's got a bit of Ty's nose. I really wanted like, and I saw you guys saying this and I totally agree, I wanted Ty's nose to come through because Ty's like facial features were great. Clem has turned into Lila 2.0 unfortunately, but I don't want to change any features. I'm leaving like their features exactly how they are, because I kind of like to see how it changes each gen. Oh, okay. And we're still apparently teasing about grades. You're teasing her for having good grades? You do realize she's like, what the hell? I'm like almost an A student and you almost got kicked out of primary school, but whatever. We shall agree to disagree. Their relationship isn't great at the moment, but Molly has at least tried, and we've done like a nice group activity together. And oh my gosh, Molly with grey hair. Oh, and Tyler has met Andre at school. Okay, he's meeting a bunch of friends, which is awesome. And oh my gosh, look at this. She's like trolling the forums, being mocked by Kami, but look at this, happy, attractive memories. Clem's head remembers Zach fondly as her memories begin to populate her mind. The task at hand is just an afterthought, as the qualities of Zach manifest themselves as strong echoes that bring Clem intense amounts of joy. She has a huge crush on Zach, like a freaking huge crush. But I think the two of them are feeling a little bit embarrassed about how ridiculous and mean they've been to each other. So they do seem to be trying to be nicer, which is good. I'm gonna use the fact that they're not trying to tease each other as an opportunity to try some charismatic charismatic actions, because this will help us build our charisma. Compliment outfit. I mean, it is literally PJs, but still. Yeah, like practice, even if we feel like a sim has wronged us, we are that charismatic that we can hide it. Because I feel like that's going to be pretty useful if you want to go into the criminal career. And things are like calm in the household. For now, at least. We still do want to become angry. And of course, after getting that text message from Keenan, which has completely changed our relationship, even though we're still massively crushing on Zach, we've not actually seen him since. And I am very aware that I'm supposed to be breaking into other Sims households as part of like Clem's part of the challenge. So, you know, we've done the nice thing for Molly, but we're still very cheeky at heart, and we still do have the Parigits. So I'm gonna go ahead and steal the bread pudding. Oh, we just became good friends with Tyler. That's sweet. And I feel like we should go find a house to break into. So I thought we'd head over here so that we can travel to the Bluffs afterwards. Also, it's a big household, and I'm pretty sure they've got some teenagers, so it could be someone from school. And this will be our first Parigits gathering without Zach. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do I get here on 1,000 gravestones? Oh my gosh, what happened? What happened here? Is this just like where they've put all of the dead? That's really weird. Okay, this house is probably haunted. Oh, and I can't start a gathering here, which means I can't do a steal. I can't swipe an object, I don't think, unless I'm having a club gathering. Yeah, I won't be able to steal anything. That sucks, because I wanted to break into houses and steal stuff, but like I won't be able to do that, which sucks because they got some good stuff to steal as well. Like I could do with my own boombox, you know? So it looks like we will have to go straight to the bluffs instead. And I can at least start a gathering here with our little leather jackets. And I don't know if I've been to the bluffs in this save file. It looks pretty similar to the original bluffs. I wish you could like graffiti in game. I don't think you can you? Because that would be kind of fun. But we can at least do our favorite activity. Don't tell her what we talked about. We can talk about it more at school. Tiana, would you like to join the Parisians? I kind of feel like you would. But our favorite activity, which is obviously starting fires. However, you guys have been pretty keen for us to move on to the next pet. Of course, with every generation, we do like to have ourselves a little pet. So I'm thinking maybe when we start this fire, we end up having to save a little animal from it. And we've already had like a raccoon. So I thought it would be kind of fun to have a fox. Of course, Saffron had a raccoon because she thought it was a cat. Was it Saffron or was it Ash? It was Ash, wasn't it? It was Ash. Ash had a raccoon because she thought it was a cat because she was half alien, so she didn't really know. Whereas I feel like, you know, Clem is fully aware that this is a fox, but it doesn't have a mom. I'm trying to see which is like the coolest looking fox from the gallery. I like this one because it looks cheeky. But this one is like, you know, those long foxes. This one looks quite cheeky as well. So this is a gallery fox. And then let me see what a fox looks like from here. Okay, what do we reckon? In-game foxy, gallery foxy. They're both pretty cute. I kind of like the in-game one though. Yeah, so foxes are stubborn and troublemakers, so it's kind of perfect. Oh my gosh, they look so funny as like babies. So yeah, I think stubborn, troublemaker, and adventurous is literally the exact same as Clem. Oh wow, we've actually managed to set ourselves on fire a little bit, and it's a good job it's raining because it means little Vixen has come running out there. I've called it Vixen because is Vixie the fox from Fox and a Hound, the girl one? I don't know, but either way, I thought Vixen was funny because Clem is a little Vixen, and a vixen is like a little female fox, right? So she's found herself a little tiny fox. They're like nightmare pets, but she's kind of a nightmare too, so it's sort of perfect. And she can encourage its misbehavior, so I feel like it's kind of like a little bit of a partner in crime too. But too, she'll be able to keep it like a secret for as long as she can, because she'll be able to hide it in her treehouse. Because you're not really meant to keep foxes as pets. In fact, they're not even domesticated for like several gens. So the whole thing is just kind of wonderfully nonsense, which I sort of love. And this is also our first time seeing Keen on Fires since he texted us and told us that he oh wow, okay, we're having a little boogie. Oh, and he's on fire too. You guys are both quite bad at this. But yeah, it's the first time we've seen him since he told us that he finds us very beautiful. So I feel like we should probably plan our next prank. We already tried to stuff the geeks in the locker. That didn't work. So maybe we should try something a bit more chill, like a food fight. Let's give that a go. I kind of want it to fail again though, because we are meant to be really bad at being bad. And see, this is why I wish I could have swiped that stereo, because we could have had a little bit of music around the fire. Oh, and what does he think of the fox? Okay, he's letting like little Vixen sniff his hand, and okay, you've got another fan there. And they have got a sentiment together as well. Like, I do think like she does like Keenan. Like, if I scope the surroundings, I do think he'll glow. Yeah, after she scoped the surroundings, she noticed that one sparked her interest. So like, she does find him attractive. Just there's something about Zach and his little wispy mustache that everyone seems to really like. But she does get a little heart with him too. And since, you know, Clem's cozying up with Zach, maybe she wants to try a little cozy up at the bonfire. Just because honestly, this is quite a cute interaction and I only found it out quite recently. But they can kind of just do this thing like, ah yes, look into the fire. That is where we will burn our enemies in the future when we have a criminal gang. When the Parisians goes to the next level and is more than just more than just a bad prank at school, but we actually both join the criminal career. I can see it happening very much so. And we even have a new mascot, although where is it gone? There it is. We have a new little foxy mascot as well. So guys, let me know what you think of Clem's updated hair. I'm thinking that we'll keep experimenting with her hairs, but I do want to keep the style for a while, maybe with the grown out longer version that's not in a ponytail. So let me know what you think of it in the comments below. And I'm glad we at least got to have like a nice episode with her and Cam trying to see eye to eye, but more than anything, Molly's showing that she's trying very hard to be the glue that holds this like whole group together. But I think after we lose Molly, we might go fully black sheep at that point, and that might be what ends up pushing us into the criminal career, because I don't think like it isn't over a boy. Like we started the Parisians, you know. Keenan just brought a lot of arson to the gang, which honestly we appreciate that. So yeah, I think she was always going to be destined to be the one who started the chaos, and Keenan just brings it. Zach was good at calming her down, but now that he's not in the pre-jets anymore, I feel like things are going to escalate wildly, and I am so ready for that. So if you guys know how I can get them to break into houses and steal, like, is there a mod that lets me do that, or do I have to give her the kleptomaniac trait temporarily? Please let me know in the comments below, because it's bothering me that I can't do any robins. I want to do some robin. I just want to do a little bit of robin. And also let me know what you think about Keenan messaging at the beginning of the episode, basically telling her that she is straight up fire, and at the end of the episode she was straight up on fire. So it's kind of been a nice arc. It's been a whole nice development, and I will see you guys in another episode with little Vixen, who we are going to try and hide in our treehouse. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.